me ask you a practical question.
Yes, please.
Let's
I love practical questions.
say Mr. Putin decides that he wants to visit Budapest. How does he get there?
That's a great question because the EU has put sanctions on travel by senior Russian officials.
I mean, presumably he's not going to fly over Ukraine.
Yeah.
I doubt that the Poles would like to see him in their airspace.
I don't know. That's a great question, Jacob. I guess they could...
A sealed boxcar?
Well, my favorite remark was someone, I think one of the Poles commented they could send him through the gas pipeline that connects Hungary to the old countries of the old Soviet Union. And, that could do it. That could do it. The Russians have been using gas pipelines to infiltrate, to get behind the front lines in Ukraine, which is a great sounding idea. It hasn't worked very well, but why not try that? I mean, maybe Hungary could string up some kind of zip line that, I don't know. But that's a great question. I'm not sure how.
My guess is he
Europeans
will
are
go
gonna-
somehow through Turkey, and then
Turkey might do it. A flight from.
he'd still have to fly over Romania, though.
Yeah. Well, that's probably what he'd do because your Romanians have been quite weak on their response to Russian drone incursions. So maybe he'd do that. But yeah, Turkey would be a good route. Turkey is kind of a frenemy of Russia. The big prisoner exchange last year went through Turkey. A lot of, Russia and Turkey still have some good relations in certain areas, so that might make sense.
I don't think it's an accident that Putin suggested Budapest because
Viktor Orban's
election is in April, his
Yes.
re-election campaign. So if Orban could preside over a successful summit meeting, that would be a feather in his cap.
Yes. Viktor Orban, the ultra-conservative right-wing populist who runs Hungary, is a great friend of Putin's.
His
Not a friend-
wingman.
His wingman, absolutely. That's a great term. I think that describes it really well. Absolutely not a friend of Ukraine, very skeptical about aid to Ukraine. And I suspect Putin was the one. Do we know? Did Putin suggest Budapest as the place?
Presumably.
I would think
yeah.
so, because what a great way to give, to do his friend a solid, right? So I would suspect
Also,
that.
Orban is also, of course, a chum of President Trump.
Yes. I mean, I thought that a great site for a summit would be Albania, the country that Trump said that he helped to find peace with Azerbaijan, except that Albania never had any problems with Azerbaijan. It was Armenia, not Albania.
But let's face it,
What the heck? Why not Albania?
Trump is riding high right now, off the heels of the Middle
Yes.
East peace deal.
Yeah, he gets credit for that. I have no problem giving him credit for that. The ceasefire deal, I would say.
Right.
Peace, I think we'll see.
Peace is always elusive,
Yeah.
as we see in Ukraine.
I think we will, that favorite pundit phrase, time will tell, Jacob.
Well, yes and no.
Time will not tell.
As Henry Kissinger once said, not to make a choice is also a choice.
Very good. Very good. Indeed.
On that note, Christian, thank you for coming in.
My pleasure. Always happy to chat with you, Jacob.
Until next time.
Thank you. Wonderful.